It looks mad hazy in here, but I'm going to tell you guys my scent of the day. So I am wearing the Dossier, however you pronounce it. This is the Fruity Honey. So as you know, Dossier is really, really good for making those imitation fragrances, okay? So, oh, I'm sorry, I should say inspired. But we all know what it is and what it is. So their fragrances, they go from $29 to $49. So they have so many selections. At one point, I felt like they didn't have that many selections. They are expanding so quickly, and it's very exciting. So I mean, they have like Dior, they've got the designer ones. They have Lancome, La Vie Belle, those sorts of fragrances. But they also are like getting some of the niche fragrances as well. They have a Byredo Bal d'Afrique, that oriental like citrus kind of a fragrance. I've tried it. Review coming soon. But today I am wearing their interpretation of the Jo Malone, what is it? Nectar and Honey, I believe. And it's called Fruity Honey. So the top notes, blackcurrant, green leaves. Middle notes, honey and nectar. And the base notes are peach and vetiver. I'm wearing this today. I like it a lot. I think it's great for spring. Honey, sappy, citrus fragrance. So I like her. I'm pairing it with a musky vanilla sandalwood fragrance. And that's none other than, if I can get, I can't do it one-handed. Look, it is what it is. But this is the Kali Musk 12 Eau de Parfum. So I'm putting those two together. Smells, well, right now it smells good. But, you have to see how fragrances develop throughout the day. So we're going to wear that for a little bit and see how that smells throughout the day. If I end up liking it and recommending it to you guys, then it'll be in one of my layering combination favorites videos. Wow, that was like a tongue twister. I don't have any makeup on. I didn't want to do any makeup today. I had on a lot of makeup yesterday. So I just have on my serum from Truly, which is really expensive, but I actually really like how it looks. This is the Vegan Collagen Anti-Aging Face Serum. It's got collagen, aloe, retinol, vitamin C boost. I think I have on a moisturizer. Can't remember which one I put on. It might have been like one of the, actually I put on, I think the water sleepy mask from Laneige, this little sample that I got for my birthday. Put that on, and then I have on the same sleepy mask on my lips. So I think that's just going to be the look for today. Let's get on some sweatpants. Let's keep it up here. Gross. And I guess we can finally hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back, no. So I heard it that the lavender salt scrub was really, really good. It's only $5, so it's comparable to the prices of like Dove and cheaper than Tree Hut. It has sea salt. Oh, is it going to focus? Sea salt. It's got almond oil. It has sunflower oil and then lavender oil. This is some really good stuff. It has green tea. Yeah, I'm really excited to try this. They have a warning on there that says the tub might be slippery after use because it has oil in there, but I'm really excited to try this. I'm definitely going to get this. And then the other thing that I heard about, I mean, they have skincare and all types of stuff. They also have this rose oil moisturizing hand cream. Really excited for that. I've used this before. It's really, really good. The rose water. I mean, it's good for $3. Also want to try, I'm not going to get it this time because I have so much lotion. It's insane. But they also have the grapefruit body butter. I heard that smells really good. And then the coconut. So if you like coconut, it has coconut oil, shea butter, and vitamin E. I'm sure you would really, really enjoy that. They've got aloe vera. That's only $3. I mean, what are they doing? I've actually used this face oil before. It's pretty good. It's got SPF, only $3. This was like 10 years ago, so I'm shocked they haven't gone up on the prices. I'm also really excited for this nourishing cleansing oil. that you just use in the shower, and it's supposed to moisturize you, and it smells like almonds. That sounds really, really cool and hydrating. So give you that glow during the summer. Only $6, very cool. They've got Dr. Bronner stuff, of course. Citrus body wash. Huh, that sounds like that would be good. I'm gonna smell it. It smells good. It smells like lemons to me for some reason. They got dry shampoo. I'm really excited about this hair mask. Only $3. What's in it? Coconut oil, shea oil, but then alcohol and fragrance. But then they also have a hair serum. That's only $3. And marula oil. I love marula oil. I mean, this stuff is really, really good. Wow. I'm gonna see if they have like a pillow. You guys, I figured I would vlog a little bit today because like, girl, I'm up here losing my mind for real. Like, I have so much work to do today. It's just like so many assignments. Like, this week is gonna be so chaotic. I think I'm gonna, like, when times get so chaotic at work, I like to plan a vacation. Maybe even if it's months in advance, because that's the motivation to be like, I'm getting all my work done, you know, and I'm going to have this reward at the end. I have to reward myself. I'm a rewards person. I'm trying to stop rewarding myself with shopping because that's not good. And then also, like, they just raised my rent today. Like, I'm so freaking mad. Ugh. Like, today has been insane, was it? But, you know, it is what it is. It's just one less fragrance that I can buy. Unless I find a way to make a bag. I got this wig from Amazon. I'm the worst at taking care of wigs. Like, especially if they're human hair. Because if you have a human hair wig, like, you have to take care of it like actual hair. Like, you have to moisturize, put some oil on it. You have to take care of it. That's why sometimes I even opt for synthetic units. Because it's plastic. And you don't have to do as much to them. Human hair, you have to treat it as human hair. But I like it overall. I'll link it below if you guys are interested. The top looks insane. Oops. So we just put a headband on. Zuzu. But yeah, I have to go in actually. I have to meet my boss today to pick up some equipment. It's just a really busy week because I have 2 shoots I have to do this week. I'm going live. I have another event that I'm supposed to be doing with the brand tomorrow. It's just like so much. I think I'm trying to get out the house next week, go down, get some food, just to get some person-to-person contact because I'm going stir crazy sitting in this place for real. I'm going stir crazy, but thought I would check in with you guys. For my scent today, I've literally sprayed everything on my body. When I'm usually sitting at my my desk, I like to use this little cheap fragrance that I get from Five Below. It's supposed to be the Fantasy Rainbow or something like that, Mystery Rainbow or whatever it is. It's their interpretation of a fantasy flanker, and it just smells like fruity vanilla. I like it. It's nice just to calm me. Fragrance calms me. It makes me happy. So I just like to use this when I'm sitting at my desk. And then my lips have been insanely dry. So I've been using this Hemp's Lips Ultra Moisturizing Lip Balm. And it tastes like pineapple. It doesn't say that on there. Interesting. But yeah, it tastes like pineapple. I get it from Ulta. And then on my hands, I've been using the Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath & Body Works. It's hydrating enough. It is. It is. But I'm really excited today just to get on the road and to get out. It's like 70 plus degrees here today. So I'm excited to just kind of get out the house. I've also been upset yesterday because I had packages. I was working with brands to review their stuff. People have been stealing my packages. So I think I am going to have to end up spending more money. It's like you have to invest so much money into vlogging, into your YouTube channel. Because I have to get a P.O. box because I can't have my packages being stolen when I'm working with brands. That's super unprofessional and it ruins the relationship. So I'll be getting a P.O. box. So if you guys want to send me something, you'll finally be able to. You guys see, my lips are so freaking dry. I've even been using, this is like the most moisturizing thing of all time. And if this doesn't cure ash, then nothing will. Aquaphor Healing Ointment For dry, cracked, irritated skin, like, this is pretty much like petroleum jelly, but it doesn't sit on top of the skin. It actually moisturizes, but it still isn't helping my dry lips. I don't know what's going on with my lips. It's not even winter anymore, but girl, they've been drew. I kind of want lip fillers, but my lips used to be really, really big. You know, as you get older, your lips get smaller. Like, my lips used to be really, really big, but not anymore. So I'm at Target smelling the Mixed Bar fragrances. This is going to be my first interpretation of them. It seems like they have the actual Eau de Parfum fragrances, and then they also have a hair and a body mist, which has less alcohol concentration, safe for the hair, won't dry it out. They also have a complete texture range if you just want to get like one of each. I think that's everything, or one of most, so that you can try them out at home and figure out which one really stays on the skin. I have to say right off the bat, I don't think that these are going to last very well on the skin. If you've actually tried these on the skin, feel free to correct me, but just me smelling them, I don't think so. So let's go down the range. So for the Tangerine Squeeze, this one smells very, very citrusy. It literally smells just like an orange fresh squeeze. Very zesty though. It's almost very linear, one noted. I think that men would actually like to wear this. I think it'll be good for like layering, but on its own, it's a little bit basic and boring. The next one I have is Coconut Palm. This one's pretty green. I was hoping there was going to be more coconut. It's not super coconutty. It does remind me that I need to take a vacation, so I like it for that regard. I think it'll definitely shine in the spring, summer on a very hot day. I can't see it becoming overwhelming, so yeah, that one's pretty good. You have to like a green note in a fragrance though. This one is perfect for right now. So this is the Vanilla Bourbon. Beautiful scent. I love this one, but I particularly like sweet scents. It's deep, it's rich, it's sweet, but not too sweet. So I can also see this one leaning a little bit more unisex. The next one that we have is going to be Cloud Musk. Don't be afraid because it says musk. I know typically you think that musk is going to be a little bit more grown woman, but this one is actually really, really, really good. The next one that we have is going to be Blackberry Tonic. This one is on the lighter side of a blackberry. I thought it was going to be deeper, richer, sweeter, like that juicy ripe blackberry. It's not. It's almost like a watered down blackberry, but again, I think it'd be good for layering. Kind of reminds me of the B Balenciaga one. The next one that we have is going to be Wood Elixir. I think that if you like Lalabo Santal 33, you really, really like this one. Of course, it's lighter and not as strong, but it's in the same family. The last one is going to be the Glass Rosé. Again, if you shy away from rose, because typically it's a little bit more mature, then you would really like this one. It's a modern interpretation. Think Lancome's Idole, that kind of a rose. But that's my first take. Please let me know what you think. Comment below and I'll catch you in the next one. I was on my way to go to the store to film, and we were met with this small disaster. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? This is insane. So I am a damsel in distress. I was driving to the outlet to just, you know, live my best life. All of a sudden, out of no freaking where, actually I have to turn those. Those are the blinkers, so no one can hit me while I'm stationary. I don't need any more problems. But I was driving to the outlet. It's far out in the country. I don't know what this thing was coming across the road. The other person ahead of me was able to dodge it, but literally it could have been a steel door. Coming across the road. The wind was so strong. I mean, this thing was really, really heavy. Hit my car, instantly shattered my glass. I'm so lucky that it didn't actually shatter. I mean, there's pieces of glass on the windshield. I'm so happy I had on my shades. I had on these shades because who knows, it could have actually ricocheted off the shades. So I've been sitting out here for maybe an hour or more, probably 2 hours, calling around. It's the holiday weekend, it's Easter weekend, and it started maybe 3. It's more like 5 now. But trying to find anyone that's, you know, in this rural area that could help me out. Obviously Safe Flight would be amazing, but they're booked for the day. Their next appointment was on Wednesday, and I was like, no. So I found a place that would tow me. So they're gonna tow me back home. So, I was so excited. I feel like first of all, I work from home, so I'm like indoors all the time, and I'm like, this is my day to get out, to, you know, go around, and this happened. So I'm like, I'm being ushered back into my home. Okay, whatever. And then, you know, they have to order the glass or the windshield, so it won't be able to be replaced until Tuesday. So I'm like, dang, I'm gonna be in my place Tuesday? Like, I don't know. I pray no other damage happened besides the windshield, because I mean, this thing was huge. Like, it felt like I got hit by a freaking car. It was like, boom! Like, it was so loud. I was totally in shock. And then I look up and the whole windshield was shattered. I was like, okay, let's pull this thing on over. So I've been sitting here patiently waiting for the tow guy. He's super nice. The girl who was on the phone, ooh, if they were not the only business that was actually towing people for a reasonable price, because I'm like far out. I'm like almost an hour away from my place, and it's like less than $200. So I was like, okay, that's not bad. I'll take it. It's either that or sleep in this car into Tuesday. I was like, this is not the time to be cheap, because normally I'd be like, I'm about to be in this car, I ain't pay no money. No, but if they were not the only company, and the girl was like on the phone from that company, if they weren't the only company that could assist me, I would have cursed her out. She was so rude. She was extremely rude. I'm like, I don't even know. Like, I wasn't even being mean. I was being calm. And she was acting like I'm supposed to know where I am. Excuse me. Let me show you guys. I don't know where I am. I can tell you what maybe the map says. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm trying to tell you as much as I can. Like, I know I'm on the highway. It says that the next exit is this, that sort of thing. She was being so rude and mean. I just got out and looked at it again. And honestly, I mean, just for face value, it doesn't look like any other issues happened, which is shocking. I mean, this thing was as big as my car almost. I'm not even like exaggerating. I don't know what that was, but baby, it rocked me, boy. What's up, you guys? It's Vallivon back at you with another fragrance video. So I have been trying out, it's not actually new anymore. It may have come out a few years ago. I don't know. But this is the flanker to the ever so popular Viktor Rolf Bon Bon, which is a caramel melty scent. Now, some people would say that because it is so sweet, once you get past the orange blossom opening, you really get to a sticky caramel sweet scent. So some people will say that's only appropriate for fall, winter. I think because of that, they felt influenced to produce a flanker that's more appropriate for spring, summer, and that would be Bon Bon Pastel. Now, similar to the name, of course, it's just going to be a lighter shade. Just going to be a lighter shade of the actual bottle, which is like a really dark fuchsia pink. The actual pastel bottle, which I do not have, but I have been trying the sample that I received when I purchased a few Viktor Rolf fragrances. It's just going to be a lighter pink bottle. I've been trying this out, and I really had to sit with this scent for quite some time. Like, I've been trying it so many different times, so many different instances, depending on my body chemistry, what I've used, lotions, that sort of thing, all types of different things, because I really wanted to give you a true legitimate review. So let's get into it. When it first starts out, it's going to open up with a more citrus fresh take. It's going to have bergamot. It has that cardamom, which is usually a little bit spicy, but I don't get a lot of spice in the opening. It definitely has some orange in there, though. It's very citrus, bergamot in the opening. In the middle notes, it still has some freshness. It's got orange blossom. It's got neroli in there. It's also got sea notes, which I thought was very interesting. Like an aquatic, fresh sea note is what they were going for. It's only till you get to the base notes, the bottom notes, is where you're going to find that caramel that is reminiscent to the OG Bon Bon, that sticky sweet caramel. So I'm just listening to those right now. I'm gonna tell you how I actually feel about it and what I smell, but this is what they have in the notes. Also in the base notes, they're gonna have some musk, and then they also have some sandalwood as well. For me, okay, when I smell this fragrance, it's definitely lifted. It's definitely a fresher interpretation of the Viktor Rolf original Bon Bon. When I first sprayed Viktor Rolf Bon Bon, the original, I definitely had to wait for the dry down, because when you first spray the original Bon Bon, it's a lot of orange blossom and fresh citrus in the opening. I think that with this Pastel flanker, they just prolonged that. You get a longer time to sit with that freshness. Again, as I mentioned, it has the C notes. It's got the freshness of the aquatic take. So it's just very uplifted, a lighter interpretation. For that reason, I do think that it is better for spring and summer. I think that they did take away a little bit of the longevity versus the Bon Bon. The Bon Bon was never like a powerhouse fragrance on me. Maybe about 4 to 5 hours. I would say that this Pastel lasts about 2 to 3 hours though on me and my body chemistry. And if you guys have been with me for some time, you know that scents don't really last on me anyway. So this one definitely didn't last on me. I would have to say the neroli and the bergamot in there are so strong and dominant. They really plow their way through all of the other scents. I don't get a lot of spice from the cardamom. I don't really get a lot of earthiness or groundedness that sometimes cardamom can bring. I don't even get a lot of the C notes really. Like I don't imagine myself like on a beachscape or something like that, but it does add to the freshness overall. I definitely still get the same orange blossom, which carries on from the OG Bon Bon. About 15 minutes goes by on my body chemistry that I get to the actual caramel. This isn't much of a sweet fragrance at all. The sweetness definitely takes the background on this one, and you're gonna lead with the fresh fruitiness of this scent. Dare I say even floral? I would say this is a fresh floral with then some citrus, and then you would get the sweetness. So I don't know about it. It's an all right scent, but I have to say that it smells quite generic on my body chemistry. I don't think that it has the same addictive nature that the first fragrance had in the Bon Bon because of that sticky sweetness. However, I do think that if you want to maintain some of the integrity of the first fragrance, but then lighten it up for the spring summer, they did accomplish that. I can even see both of these being layered. Still want to get some of the sweetness from the original, but then brighten it up a little bit. I can see these being layered, and I don't see them competing very much. So I think it's appropriate for more casual wear, maybe a casual date on the weekend, just running to the market, that type of scent. It's very generic, but it's also very likable. So I think a lot of people just say that you smell good when you're checking out in line or that sort of thing. It's not signature scent worthy to me because it's not very distinctive or that sort of thing. It just literally smells like you got out the shower and you used some really nice shampoo. But yeah, it is good for the spring, summer. I think that it will disappear in the fall, winter, especially where I am. It gets really, really cold, and I don't think it has the integrity or the gusto to really power through the fall and the winter. And for me, if you can only buy one, I say go with the original if you like sweet scents. But that's my take. Let me know, what do you guys think about Pastel? And I catch you guys in the next video. Peace.